Village and township residents of the Ramotsiri-Muilwa district municipality in the Northwest province can now cut short their trip to town to do shopping. A young entrepreneur has come up with a delivery service to help members of the public to purchase groceries and essentials via WhatsApp. Since the national lockdown was announced a few weeks ago, public transport restrictions have deterred them to travel at their convenience, and they have, as a result, run out of food. So this can now be a thing of the past. So to tell us more about this, we are joined by Kagiso Letwamotse, known as Walifatsi Letwamotse, who is the founder of Romana Rapid Delivery Service. Good afternoon to you and welcome to our program. Well, one would have imagined, a somewhat online shopping in a rural village. How did you come up with this idea?
Good afternoon, Colin, and afternoon to your viewers at home. Colin, long story short, we really identified the need to assist people to really stay at home. Since the president announced the lockdown a couple of weeks ago, that came to us, it dawned on us that people are really going to have a problem in accessing their essential needs in town. And as you may imagine, law enforcement is out there and they are really doing a good job that side. So we thought to come up with something that will bridge that divide.
So compared to when the problem was existing and these transport regulations to now, how has this service helped the people?
Colin, really, in true essence, the bridging of that divide by allowing people to just order everything from home instead of accessing public transportation, that has been the number one factor there. And it dawned on us as a team that the less people interact and shake hands in town and everything, it's the more that we can actually keep this the curve down. We can keep the curve down and everything. So it was really a genius idea that we had, and we conceptualized it very quickly, and we thought to make it accessible through WhatsApp, and basically everything is done online.
So Wamafati, when people are staying in rural villages, or rather in villages and in township, the service would not be the same because some roads would be untenable, and I believe that if you have transportation in the form of vans or trucks as well, it would be rather challenging for you to navigate the areas. So how well equipped are you to be able to get this service running and being sustainable?
Well, with it being an online service, we are very lucky in the sense that we have the advent of WhatsApp, and WhatsApp actually enables one to send you a real live location. So stemming from that, one would actually send us that location. We'd navigate from town to the particular village, and once we are closer to the location itself, the end trip, we just make contact with the client herself, and then they come maybe to a nearby landmark, and we are able to then effect the delivery then and there.
So since you were able to put this business idea very quickly and get it running, in terms of traveling, say for example, from Zirast to Motswedi and other villages, what are the logistics like in terms of getting permit from the officials and allowing that kind of movement to and fro between town and those foresaid areas?
Well, I can definitely say, Colin, it wasn't too much of a train smash. Luckily, our company has been in compliance with all the laws of the Republic even before the lockdown. So through the DTI, we were able to, to get our traveling permits there. We were registered as an essential service, as we had explained to the DTI what we will be doing and the benefits thereof. So in true essence, it's something that can be replicated throughout the country. However, our recipe remains, unfortunately, but it is something that is very essential right now, and I would really urge people to look into that, in as much as I can also urge the big retailers to also come on board and embrace this particular idea as is being done in Botswana right now,
So now that you are becoming a big feeder for these monopolies, big supermarkets to be traveling this, what's your vision in terms of business expansion? Are you looking at improving from your 50-kilometer radius around the Ramotsiri-Muilwa district in terms of Zeerust and Motswedi areas, and looking also at the areas like Mahikeng, Rustenburg and other big towns around the province?
Definitely, Colin. We are actually talking with a few partners, especially in Rustenburg and Mahikeng. We are speaking to retailers that side, trying to get them on board, trying to get them to see the actual, the idea, the benefits thereof. And, the response has been really good. I'd really like to commend the people of Zeerust. They've warmed to this idea very lovely. And as a result, they really are staying at home and keeping things safe. In as much as our expansion plans are concerned, we really are looking at covering the Northwest within this particular month. We are setting up in the different locations, and like I said, as soon as the big retailers warm up to this particular kind of idea, we can roll over quickly, and definitely we can keep people at home and much, much safer so that, we can suppress this particular pandemic as much as possible.
Well, man, really, one has to congratulate you for coming up with this idea in helping in rural villages. But one would imagine for a young person like you to come up with a problem and coming up with a solution for members of the public. When it comes to capital, getting these trucks and all these other facilities to get the business running, did you get a loan or did you just finance it from your pocket? And, like the likes of how many trucks do you have? How many people have you employed?
All right, Colin, basically I had to make do with what I have, in the sense that I had to use my own personal vehicle, my business partner's vehicle as well. His name is Tonorantwa. We had to put our heads together and see how we will make things happen, and so that things can just materialize quickly, as time was really not on our side. So as things stand, we have a total of 5 vehicles, which means that in actual essence, we are now a team of 10 because every vehicle has a driver and an assistant. At this particular point in time, really, we are making do with everything and anything that we have. We unfortunately cannot secure any funding at this particular time, and as time really was of the essence, we had to just rally up and borrow vehicles from our family members and everything to get things going.
Well, one can say, young men, you are going places. And remember, never ever despise your humbling beginnings. Congratulations, Walefati. Well, speaking to us from the area of Ramotsiri-Muilwa in the Zeerust area in the Northwest Province is Walefati Letwamote, who is the founder of Romana Rapid Delivery Service. Talking to us right here on SA Today. This is SABC News. Stay with us.